friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Cassie Catpounce, a fan-made smiling critter from Poppy Playtime. So first we're going to get started with the nose in the middle, and we're going to draw an arch line from left to right. And then we're going to connect this together on the bottom with a small arch line dipping down in the middle. For the eyes on both sides, we're going to curve this line around and then up. And then on the inside, we're just going to arch this line back, around, and then down in the corner. On the inside now, on the corner, we're going to draw in a small oval. And then we'll do the same thing on the left-hand side. Let's draw the mouth now. So on the corner, across from both eyes, we're just going to draw in a curved line that arches down. And then from our nose in the middle, we're going to arch this line around and then up. Now on the bottom, we're going to draw in a nice big arch line to close off the bottom of the mouth. And then in the center for the tongue, we're just going to arch this line up and over. And then the same thing over on the right-hand side. Now let's draw in the hair on the top. So on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then in. In the center, we're going to curve this line out on both sides. To the left of this now, we're going to continue to extend this line around and across. From here, we're going to curve this line out and then back in towards the middle. Again, we're going to arch this line around and then in. And now as we move down, we're going to curve this line down and then in towards the eye. For the cheek now on both sides, we're going to curve this line around and then in. We'll extend this further out on the left. And then as we move down, we're going to again curve that around and then in. And then we're going to close this off on the bottom with a nice big curved line from left to right for the chin. Let's continue with the hair over on the left-hand side now. So we're going to curve this line down, out, and then in. To the right of this now, we're going to curve this line out and then in. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left. And then again, moving down, we'll replicate that, arching that line around and then in on both sides. So let's move down in the middle for the pendant, and we're going to draw in a paw print. So in the center, we're going to draw in a small circle. And then moving down on both sides, let's replicate that. In the center now, we're going to draw in a nice big circle. On the top, let's curve this line up and then down. And then on both sides, we're going to arch this line around and then in. And then we're going to close this off on the bottom with a curved line from left to right. From here, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes in towards the chin. And now let's draw in our arms. So on both sides, we're going to curve this line out towards the side for the arm. On the inside now for the torso, we're going to curve this line down. We'll move up on the right, replicating that, ending that so it's on a diagonal. Let's draw on the bottom of the arm now. So we're going to curve this line over towards the side, ending that at the same height. And we'll do this on both sides. For the thumb now, we're going to curve this line down and then up. For the first finger, we're going to arch this line out and then in. And now moving up again, we're going to curve this line out and then in. And then one more time, moving in behind, we're going to curve this line down on both sides. And now for the wrist, we're just going to curve this line down from the top to the bottom. And then on both sides, we're going to arch this line out and then in. Now let's draw in the right leg. So on the top, we're going to curve this line down. Moving in towards the middle, we're going to curve this line across. Now we're going to arch this line around and then up. From From the top of the foot here, we're gonna arch this line around and then in towards the bottom. And then for the ankle, we're just gonna curve this line down. For the bottom of the foot, we're gonna arch this line around and then in. And then for the toes, we're just gonna curve this line up. Now from here on the left-hand side, we're gonna arch this line around and then in. And then moving in towards the middle, we're just gonna curve this line down. For the foot now, we're gonna arch this line around and then up. And then for the ankle, we're gonna curve this line over. For the toes now, we're gonna curve this line in towards the middle. Let's move in towards the center now. We're going to draw in a half circle, connecting that in towards the pendant. Lastly, let's just draw in the tail. So on the top, we're gonna curve this line up and over. On the bottom, we're gonna arch that line up. From that corner, we're going to curve this line around and then in. On the top, let's curve this line down and then moving up again one more time. Let's replicate that. And that is it. That's how you draw Cassie Catpounce, a fan-made smiling critter from Poppy Playtime. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.